Hi everyone, this is Stacy and welcome to my channel. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. For today's video, I'm here again in my veranda area to share something about my succulents and cacti. So I made some rearrangement and repotting on my succulents here, and I have top dressed it with black sand. So I will discuss to you as I show my succulents and cacti what I did in each pot. So basically, I uprooted them and potted them again using their old soil mix, and then I softened the soil in a basin and added Osmocote and dry salt to give more nutrients to their soil mix since it's reused. So I did not air dry the soil because they are all dry anyway. So let's start with this one. So I have here a head pot which has Cryptopetalum mendozae murinae, on top of its head. So what I did with this pot is I simply put Osmocote, a slow release fertilizer. If you would see the yellow thing there, that's the Osmocote, a slow release fertilizer to improve more growth on the Cryptopetalum murinae. As you can see, the rosette is too small and it's quite dehydrated. So for the pink curls, I just softened the soil and reuse it by adding white salt and Osmocote. So I did not repot it in a bigger pot because this kind of Echeveria is sensitive to the water. So the next pot is a pot sink. So what I have here on this pot is the leaf propagation and little cuttings on it. And on this next pot, I have here the Peach Pride, which is a cuttings too. So it doesn't have roots yet there. So it's duly cut. And I'm placing here in the veranda area in our ROS or rain or shine area because the cuttings is already dried and I don't have enough space in my garage area or working table to place them. So I'm taking the risk in placing them here in the veranda area while they grow roots. So this is our Suyon. Look how pretty the color is. So same thing, I uprooted it and then softened the soil, add dry salt and fertilizer, the Osmocote. So this is the mother plant of the Peach Pride where I got these two big cuttings. So I have to cut the bigger set to give way to the small babies or offset to grow more. So excuse me for the noise, the barking of the dog. So I have here an Agaboid, I'm not sure of the ID. And I have here my Orion. So beside the Orion, I have here my Dusty Rose, which I cut and throw the old stem because it's already dry. So this is new cuttings too, and this is the Orion, the Suyon So it also comes from the first pot that I have showed you. So there are babies. Look how pretty the color, how red. And this is the other part or stem or rosette of the Suyon. And this is I think this is ice cream, so it's clumping. So before it was really clumping, but I got some offsets of this Echeveria because I don't want them to be crowded. And what I have noticed is there are lots of dried leaves in between of the rosette and there are mealybugs already. So that's what I'm preventing for the mealybugs infestation on my succulents. That's why I removed some of the rosette. So before it was really crowded. Same with this succulent, I removed I think 2 rosettes of this Echeveria, which I do not know the succulent ID. So now it's clean. And another Echeveria. So this is a propagation of my Echeveria silkveil. They are so small, but Echeveria silkveil are not delicate, succulent, and I can recommend them to beginners. But the problem is they are now hard to find from the seller, so it's not readily available in the market now. So I want to propagate it just in case something happens on the mother plant. So if you would notice, I did not put top dressing on the first batch of the pots that I showed you, because I am saving, and it would be very costly for me if I will put black sand dressing on it, because right now I don't have enough budget for the black sand. So if I do, it's easy to put black sand dressing. But there are some pots that I did put because it was repotted a week before. So like this crested red ives, the cactus that we have repotted last week, even this Chloe was repotted last week. So all the pots that was repotted last week, I was able to put top dressing black sand. So this is a peach. The name has peach, but I can't really remember. So anyway, it has a baby on the leaf propagation, and beneath it there's two offsets. And this is my Amabile. So it's only a cutting. So what I did is actually it is the Amabile, which is two head, but I noticed that in between the two heads there are lots of mealbugs. So I decided to cut it and pat it. So this is cutting, freshly cut. So, and this is another propagation of my Echeveria silkveil. So if you would see, there are osmocote on top of it to promote more growth. And the color of this Echeveria silkveil are very nice. So silkveil have different stress color during summer and cold months. So this is the cacti. So what I did is I removed some of the offset underneath the cactus, because there are some, because they're not growing well anyway. So the other one is a Luella. So look how nice is the color. And our Choco Moonstone. Yes. And another cactus. So for this cactus, I just put osmocote. I did not repot it because it's okay. I don't see any pests on them. So there are still empty spaces here for the brown pot, because it's still in the garage area. So I haven't put them up. So this is our Golden Glow Sedum Adolphi. So, and another pot of Choco Moonstone, and another pot of cactus. So this one I haven't repotted, but I put some osmocote on it. So that's for the brown pot. And now we go to the small pot. But for this small black pot, I put top dressing black sand on it, and it's really nice to see because they are uniform. So look how clean when it is potted and top dressed with black sand. So I think this is Bloody Maria, Dark Eyes, Nana Hokuni, and Echeveria silkveil, Star Valley, Marilyn. This one I'm not familiar with the ID, but this is Solomon, Luella, do not, Amber Rose, Catslow, Orion, Dark Eyes. So if you would notice, Orion and Dark Eyes has similar colors. So, and of course, our very beautiful Amazing Grace. So this Amazing Grace is getting taller, look, and it looks so pretty. So this one, I do not know the Ivy, Amber Rose. I'm not sure if it is Dionysius or the other one. So this one, I do not know the ID. So same is here. So this is the one that I got, the cuttings I got from the clumping one. And this one, this is the Baron Gold, Marble Gold, Bloody Maria. I think this is Echeveria Silverio, Howard, yeah. This is what it calls Peach Beauty, I think. And this is Pat's Pink. I'm not sure if it's new or, but I forgot the idea of this, but it is a very nice color. So this is here one. This one I don't know the ID, and this is our very beautiful Heartalize. So I think this is the one called New. So the other one I do not know. I forgot. I'm so sorry. So this one, look at this. It's very nice. I forgot the ID. So this is Pat's Pink, Echeveria Silverio. So this one is also the cuttings from the clamping. This is my Beyonce. This one is a kind of agavoids. Peach Beauty. I think these are the offsets of white one. Agavoids Walter. This one, I really forgot the ID. Sorry guys. Then this one is Tinkerbell. This one I forgot too. This one is, I think, a Chloe. And another curly red tips, I think, which I got. So this is our Choco Bronze. So I'm having a hard time of going Choco Bronze, variegated and non-variegated. So this way I put it on the very side. So let's have a recap, and it's very clean to look at when it is newly repotted. And like what I have said, it's the best time to repot for me in my location. That's why I'm starting to repot all of them. So it is only the one side of my veranda area that I have cleaned up. So I have lots of things to repot and clean up, but let's see if I can finish it before April. So that's all my sharing for today. I hope you like my sharing. If you like my video, please hit the like button, and if you know somebody else who wants or love this kind of video, please share my video to your family, friends, and relatives. Bye for now. See you on my next video. See you on Monday, guys. Bye bye. Thank you for your support as always. God bless us all. Bye bye. Bye guys. God bless us all, and happy gardening everyone.